Nyhavn'a geldik arkadaşlar. Bakın kanalıma hoş geldiniz.
Hello everyone and welcome aboard.
Beni de anlamadım.
Yalandan güldüm. Her şey kafanıza takmayın.
Shine bright like a diamond.
Shine bright like a diamond.
This is a great time for you. 1899.
Çekiyor musun?
Çekiyorum. Dikkat et salına.
Gel arkadaş. Sizi nereye getirdik arkadaşlar? Bir bilin. Bir bilin arkadaşlar.
Kopenhag'ın en meşhur
Simgesi diyeyim.
yerine
Nyhavn.
geldik.
Nyhavn'a geldik arkadaşlar. Bakın kanalıma hoş geldiniz. Aşkım 100 sene düşündüğüm esprim. Arkadaşlar da öğrensin. Oo çok güzel. İşte geldik biraz daha sizin için. Böyle hemen bu tura binelim aşkım.
Hadi binelim.
Hadi hoşçakalın. Danke schön demedin?
Danke.
Bir de danke. Aşık aşık. Aşık mısın tatlım?
Vallahi bir tane. 13.40 diyor.
Tamam binelim. Fine, what about you?
I'm great as well, thank you. You're ready to go on board.
Thank you.
Burası nasıl? Sorry. Annemler nerede?
Well, hello everyone and welcome aboard. First of all, before we get this trip started, we just have to go through the safety instructions on board today. Right? So when we're passing all of the low bridges, it's very important that you remain seated and mind your heads. It is not allowed to touch the bridges, and please keep your arms inside of the boat. I promise you, if you're standing up and a bridge is nearing, the bridge is not going to move for you, so please move yourself.
Okay.
Smoking on board is prohibited and life jackets can be found underneath your seat, but I don't think you'll be needing those because I've been told this ship is designed like the Titanic, unable to sink. Well, first of all, I'll tell you test your skills in sitting down because the first bridge is named the Nyhavn Bridge, which is going to be the lowest bridge on our trip today. So please get down, do the limbo rock underneath this one because it's very, very low.
Özellikle senin.
Coming up now, guys, please get down. Thank you. She all survived our first bridge of the tour. Just keep doing that, guys. Perfect. Yes. Well, we're starting off in the Nyhavn Canal today. Nyhavn, which was dug out around 350 years ago by Danish soldiers. That was to create a connection between the King's New Square and the inner harbor of Copenhagen we're sailing towards now. Another thing about Nyhavn is that many people ask me, Nikolai, why are there so many colored houses in here? Well, the myth has it that in the old times we didn't used to have numbers on the buildings in Nyhavn. So, if I were to tell which house I'm living in, I would say I'm in the red house, next to the yellow house, next to the blue house. They might know where I was living. Well, today we can also consider ourselves quite so lucky because in the harbor we also have the Royal Yacht Dock. The Royal Yacht is not always present here in the Copenhagen harbor. It's coming up here on your right hand side, the white and yellow ship. It's used by the royals here in the summertime when they go to visit the different Danish harbors, and they also take trips to the Faroe Islands and Greenland. So guys, get your cameras up and your expectations down because here she is to your right hand side, the Little Mermaid! Woo! And big smiles on because she'll be in a lot of touristic photo albums today as well.
Doğru. Haklısın kardeşim yani.
Your right hand side guys, the Amalienborg Castle.
Tavanları cam mı ayna mı? Yoksa ben mi öyle görüyorum? Tavanları çatısının rengine benziyor.
And well, some of you may be able to spot him now, but if you look closely in the middle of the square, you can see a man riding on his horse. This is King Frederick V. He was the one who established the church, and is of course looking towards the church which he established. But there's another very important detail about this statue. The horse he's riding on, the ass of the horse is pointed towards Sweden. That is very intentional, you guys. We love you, Sweden.
Siyasi espriler, Eurovision alakası.
If you're wondering to visit the MA, I can recommend the little stall called Gasoline Grill if you like burgers. They make some lovely
İşte
burgers
benim
in there.
söylediğim yer burası. Bir tane.
Neresi bir tane?
Şurası işte pazar market dediğim. Hamburger merkado
But
dediğim.
now we're
Burası mı?
approaching the canal of
Gasoline grill işte
Christiansborg,
burası.
and in the
Çek çek
canals
çek
I
bunları.
am prohibited to
Çok
guide you guys
yakınlar.
through them in respect of the neighbors living close by. So I'll be putting down my microphone, but this is your chance to relax your ears from my voice, sit back and enjoy the beautiful views of the canal, which is now over
kahvaltıya
400
girelim.
Saviour's Church, if you want a picture. We have the first bridge coming now though, so just remain seated. Thank you.
Bana gelmez. Ben miniciyim zaten. Teyit geçelim. Sana bakayım. Ay bu görüntü için yaşıyorum ya. Vallahi billahi de. Vallahi da billahi de.
Orada da kanal turu yaparız.
We have got a bridge coming up now, and please remember to stay seated. If you want a beautiful picture of your Saviour's Church, have your cameras ready on your left hand side, right after the bridge.
Aşkım çekersin olur mu? Left hand diyor bak. Hani? Hani? Ha. Tamam. Tamam buyurun.
Tamam.
Ay Bangkok'ta da var böyle dönüşlü bir şey.
Değişikmiş ama.
Çıkıyorlar yukarı gördün değil mi? Bir de son günsiz. Sok bir an
We have
önümüzde.
now got the second lowest bridge of the tour coming up. So please, once again, take your seats, mind your heads. It can get quite low. Thank you.
Ben kendimi garanti alırım arkadaş.
Allah.
Değil mi? Takipçilerimiz için değil mi?
Değil.
Sanatlar acı.
And to all of you who just touched the bridge, I can tell you it's very, very old and it's never been cleaned.
Ne dedi anlamadım.
Yalandan güldüm.
Alıştı ya artık kafayı eğmiyor.
Ben de çarparsam herkes çarpar diye düşündüm tabii.
But the first building I want you to take notice of is here in front of us, the Royal Library of Copenhagen. Also goes under the name the Black Diamond. That's because this building slopes 7 degrees towards the waterfront, so in the morning sunny hours, the sun will be reflected on the side of the building, making it shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond?
Shine bright like a diamond.
You got the point.
Come on.
Well, here in front of us we have the building named Blocks, and Blocks was designed by Dutch architects. It is said they were inspired by the Danish Lego bricks and containers, as to why it's almost like building blocks placed neatly on top of one another. Inside of Blocks you'll be able to find the Danish Architectural Center, and there's also a fitness center facing the waterfront. But now we will soon take a right-hand turn in towards the Frederiksholm Canal. And in this canal there'll be no less than 9 low bridges.
9 love.
So please guys, you know the drill, just remain seated under all 9 low bridges. But if you're missing bridges, this is a great time for you.
Allah
And as we're passing into the canal, please also look at the Royal Library once again, because then you can see it consists of 2 parts. We have the older part in the back and the new part, the Black Diamond, which was built in 1999. But we already have the first bridge closing in on us, so please remember to stay seated. 1 out of 9. This is the 3rd lowest bridge of our tour today.
Az öncekine de 4. duydum. Salla bakalım. Salla başını al maşını. Yersem Allah. Geçerken etiket yapıştırmışlar. Devam.
So the bridge coming up, please remain seated. Thank you. And well, after the first bridge, we have already got the next bridge. So just stay in your seats. Thank you.
Oh, coming up, so you coming up. Arkadaşlar sünnizetim var da böyle.
And here on your right, well, when the king established this building, the drinking water here in Copenhagen was so polluted that it was actually more healthy to drink beer than to drink water. So of course we turned our water into beer. I was born in the wrong time. Well, at that time the king also gave the soldiers a salary of 10 liters of beer a day, which they could bring home. So at that time we had the happiest army in the world, but we lost all of our wars. The 28 out of 32, if you remember. Well, the alcohol percentage was actually quite low in the beer, so even children could drink it. You can also now spot these big boats placed in the middle of the canal. These boats are actually stuck in here.
Evet.
Just the bridge in front of us and then the back of us was built after they were placed.
Evet ya.
So they cannot
Mısınız?
leave again. Well, not the worst place to be stuck.
Yani.
Değişik.
Hangisi daha önce yapıldı acaba?
We already have the next bridge closing in on us, so just
Bak maç
remain
maç
seated. Thank you.
masaj, book online, injury eseyi var yani. Kitap okumak,
Kitap okumak.
kırık çıkık. Bu kaçıncı şey acaba?
Kaçıncı
Yüksek olan?
yükseklikte?
Şık bir tane köprü.
The next
Aynen.
bridge we have
Çok
is
güzelmiş.
named the Marble Bridge. And with the 2 pavilions to the right side of it, this used to be the old entrance to the Christiansborg Palace, which you'll see in just a few minutes. This bridge with the 2 pavilions is also the last remaining part of the palace, which burnt down. So they're very, very old. But again, the marble bridge is already approaching us, so please remember to take your seat. If you forget to, you may end up looking like our old guest here on top of the bridge.
Dile bak. Uf ya ben uçana kadar başladı. Başlarım döndü. Allah iyiliğinizi versin. Başlarım döndü.
Evet, ünlü rapçi Kopenhag'da yakalandı. Kameralarımıza yakalandı.
Ne oldu?
İrem C5.
Label. Haf haf.
Baba.
I don't know if you guys remember my name from the start of the trip. If not, you'll be remembered now. Because here in front of us we have the St. Nikolai's Church. My church, you guys. Oh no, it wasn't made for me, but the St. Nikolai, who was said to be a protector and savior of the Danish Navy. He is also the one Santa Claus is named after. Inside of the St. Nikolai's Church, you'll be able to find an art installation today. But if anyone asks you about it here in Copenhagen, you can just tell them it's named after your guide Nikolai. I won't mind it. Also here on your left-hand side, we have the district named Gammelstrand, translated into Old Shore. You take it in English. Gammelstrand is one of the oldest districts we have left here in Copenhagen, dating all the way back to the Stone Ages.
Vallahi. Değil mi?
Çok güzel oldu.
Arkadaşlarımız da görecek.
We have got the next bridge coming up, guys, so just remain seated. Thank you.
Kim kalkıyor zaten her dakika? Benim anlamadım.
But in 1614, the Danish king, Christian IV, once again, he turned it into a beautiful church dedicated to the Danish Navy. It's said if you're a part of the Navy, you can actually have your wedding in here. So if you're now dreaming of a beautiful wedding in the Church of Holmen, well, my recommendation would be for you to go out there and find yourself a young Danish sailor. You can have your wedding in here. Also, if you look on your right hand side, we have a
Allah'tan
big,
evli geldi.
not so pretty looking.
Sakın
It's unable to
kalkmalara
burn
geldik.
down. Well, that
Sakın
didn't come
ayağa
true for
kalkmalara
us, and
geldik
it burnt down
arkadaşlar.
anyways, but lasted for around 400 years. Another bridge, guys. Remain seated. Thank you.
Sakın kalk. Yanlışlıkla bir şey olur kalkmam gerekir. Çömelik kanayım da.
Çömelik.
And if you look here on your left-hand side, don't look at the construction work, but look behind of it.
Bakacağım,
Here we
yanına
have the
bakacağım.
National Bank of
Konstrüksiyona
Denmark.
bakacağım.
National Bank of Denmark was designed by the Danish architect Arne Jacobsen. He both designed the exterior of this building and the interior, because they turned grey over time. So when they had to renovate this building, it was very hard for them to find some bricks matching the older colors. So it's very clear to see by the last column of the building where they've been changing the marble bricks.
O da eski
I
boşamız.
think it's what gives the building its charm
Eşeği
today.
kafanıza takmayın.
Well, a little extra detail about Nyhavn is that this is where the old author Hans Christian Andersen used to live.
Aa,
He used to live in 3 of the houses here in the canal where he wrote many of his fairy tales. The Little Mermaid we visited today, he also wrote The After Duckling, if you know that one. Well, he used to live in 3 of the houses, and the first one is coming up now on the right-hand side, is the little grey one tucked in between the red brick house and the yellow house, the Hasia Law Firm. Building number 67. You can spot it here on your right-hand side now. He also used to live in 2 of the other buildings, one of them being the bright red building here on your left-hand side in front of us, and then he used to live in the orange building right next to it. How convenient. But now we're approaching the Nyhavn Bridge again, and if you've forgotten, it's still as low as before, so please get down, do the limbo rock, because
Hareketlere geliyor. Olursun.
Are you ready?
Komediden.
Get down, mind your heads, thank you.
Babacığım eve gelmişim. Babacığım kafamı çarpacağım ama size bakıyorum babacığım.
Bayağı yakın ama değil mi?
Çok yakın. Değeceğim. Değemiyorum. Ona bile buradan.
And congratulations, just about all of the bridges today without missing your heads. Give yourself a round of applause for that one. Thank you.
Tebrik ederim. O tam zamanları.
But guys, with the last bridge being gone, it also
Babacığım,
means our trip is
babacığım bana
coming
bak
to an end.
babacığım. Babacığım anneannem neden
Once we get
geldi
back to the
babacığım?
docking point, it's very important you remain seated until the
Annem.
eye of the captain.
Dur kapatma dur.
Fast. And fast.
Ay.
Hi, thank you.
Bye. Kanal turundaydık da.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining us. Thank you.
Bye, thank
Have a
you.
nice day.
Thanks for everything.
Görüyor musun Sevinç'im? Kız burası zaten çok güzel.